Well, both lineups actually pretty intact, you know, even though we did mention some key losses for both these squads. You can see the starting units pretty intact.
Yeah, pretty nice to see Kiana D also back in action for PLDT as Caitlin Viray will send this over to the other side, but Arado was there. Bedonia. And that is good.
There's a ball touch called on the
for PLDT.
Yeah, they call it a block touch there. PLDT strong start, racing through to a three-point.
And we will see how she plays together with one of their newest additions in Alohi Robinsardi.
Well, I feel they have the same position, so I think it's more of the team, you know, the team chemistry that we're going to see. Start for PLDT, but here come the Farm Fresh Foxies.
Turing now with the serve. Prado. Alcantara sets it up to Bedonia, and that is good for PLDT.
Yeah, that's just smart, you know, using her power and waiting. Oh, wow.
Wow.
If Viray can do it, Bedonia can as well as she gets that point back. So it was Mika Reyes who was credited for that block. Romero with a set to Tubu. Good push. Arado quick again to the ball as Bedonia ends the rally. Over that cross-court kill.
Offense, in terms of execution, you can see it. You know, they're just making it look really easy.
Romero, Tubu is checked at the net. Tall blockers on that side. Viray tries to go over the block.
Good save.
Louis to Tubu again, who pushes it. What a great save by Arado.
Bedonia.
And Bedonia scoring once again.
Good response, yeah, from the timeout. Much needed.
And you see that everyone's eyes are on coach. So they really trust his instructions as Jolina is checked at the net. Joust at the net. Ball is still alive. Quicker feet there by the Farm Fresh Foxies. Bedonia finds a way to score over Tubu and Turing.
Farm Fresh needs to try to establish their blocking. You know, you have out there in Turing, you have
serving for the Foxes.
Let's see if she can provide that spark needed by Farm Fresh.
That's a great serve.
Good sharp serve there as Bedonia rolls it over.
Off-speed shot, Bedonia.
Finds a hole in the Farm Fresh defense.
Just playing it smart. Look at that. You know, that's when, if you really are able to read your opponent's defense, you don't always have to hit it hard. Yeah. Goes to show, you know, a point is a point.
Very specific to mentioning even the amount of meters that they have to adjust during the timeout as Jolina de la Cruz tries to go for that attack. Mika Reyes had to adjust. Louis goes to Turing. Arado underhand set to Bedonia. Tubu tries cross court now. Prado was there.
Good D.
Long rally here. Bedonia with a push. Too much for Dionela.
Yeah. PLDT's just doing a great job in want it fast. You want it fast because the blocking is really there for PLDT. You need quicker plays.
So let's see how her pace works out for the Farm Fresh Foxies as that push by De La Cruz doesn't go in. Bedonia cross court this time.
Well, you mentioned pace. What about that hit by Bedonia?
Look at that.
So far in this match.
2 blocks, 1 ace, 5 attacks, and 8 points now for Jovi. Tubu with a push. Ball is still alive. Prado sets it over to Bedonia. And that is a block by Farm Fresh.
Yeah, you want to see more of that.
Serving now. 3-2 in favor of the Foxies. Banjoy back set to Bedonia. Off the hands, and this time it's good for Bedonia. Kiana now with 6 points. De La Cruz. And that is a block for PLDT.
Well, Tubu has been successful with those droughts, but maybe it's a time right now to go for the tough angles. It was just really brilliantly done for Fajardo. Oh!
PLDT going on a run right now.
Yeah. Which, you know, that's why you get a different coach. You want a different style and accept it. Wow.
He was talking about shank passes.
Yeah. But you have to give credit to that serve by Bedonia. Really a tough serve. Look at that.